Hello, beautiful people. It's your girl again, Amy Fierce. Guys, we have a special guest today. Introduce yourself now.
Hi guys, my name is Chigozie Gozi Goz, also known as the Chocolate Man, and lastly, Emifias's husband.
Ah, ah.
Not Nanugosi.
So, guys, this video is actually to tell you guys how we met. So, I think you should go first.
Whose story is more interesting? Is it my story? Well, I
I think
think
so.
mm, let's do your story first.
No, I think your story first, because hey, Naman define wife now.
Well,
Abby?
I agree. You have a point. So that was what 2020, just before COVID, right?
Yeah, just before. No, that's for you, because I met you during COVID. Rather, we started talking during COVID.
May to be precise. So yeah.
Yeah.
I think where do I start from? I think I'll start from the beginning of the year when I decided it was about time I hang my boots because the boots were very, very old. So I said, let me hang them.
Okay. Yeah, sorry.
Like I'm not talking again.
Uh-uh. Why you check out too much now?
I'm about to tell
Oh
people
yeah,
how I
sorry,
met
sorry.
you.
I'm sorry, guys. I apologize. I'm sorry.
So yeah, as a devoted Catholic, it was during the Lenten season, and I decided I talked to God and have Him direct me along the right path and see what I got.
It's just like that.
Well, no, that's the first part. You have to bring in God first. Whatever you do out
Bring
there,
it God
bring
first.
in God first. So you have to pray.
That's why I married him. Yeah, he's got fiery. He's got fiery.
Do not think I'm not. This one you're laughing.
Okay, no, he's actually
So,
got
but
fiery.
I put my future about getting married into prayers, and that was the first part. The second part was a little bit more interesting. I ran into an old friend somewhere online in a group, and I was surprised to find her there in the dead of the night during COVID. And we got talking after the whole live session, and she was like, are you seeing anyone? I'm like, no, I'm seeing myself. Oh. Most importantly, with this whole COVID wahala and all. And she's like, okay, that's fine. That was my idea of a woman, and I described Amaka.
What did you describe? Say it. Say it. That's the aim. Say it.
Fair,
Mm-hmm.
Catholic,
Mm-hmm.
Igbo girl. That's the first one for me. And we went past that, and she was like, okay, she had someone to introduce me to. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. And she says, oh, there are like three other people. I'm like, okay, I'm
You guys
here.
can imagine.
I'm here. This tall, fine man problems, so. But yeah, so let's go back to the story. So my friend introduced me to uh, my wife here and a couple of other women, and we started talking. Let me get that face.
No, no.
Okay. So, but then again, the conversation was very, very.
Tell them how it started. You guys, let me tell you my own part of this story. So, baby girl just, got heartbroken. And 2020 was the year I was like, you know what? F everybody. I'm just going to have fun. Like, I wasn't ready to
Whole
devote
season, call it
myself
whole
to
season.
whole season. Yes, whole season. I was going to devote myself to like I say, anybody, because I felt like I was done. Then this one of my friend, actually his friend, which is also my very good friend, she usually, hooks me up with her friends. Actually, when they know is what hooks me up.
For
Before people think it's Rose, I beg. She introduced me to her, her male friends. Like, oh, meet my friend Amaka. You get, she's a nice girl. She's a good girl,
I see.
And she was
Nice
actually
guy.
very, not just random, meet my friend. Guys that were serious, like serious guys. Not true. Okay,
It's not me, and you're here.
whatever. So yeah, that's where the whole hookup thing came from. So yeah, you guys don't be fooled by the word hook up. It's just
Hook up.
we're just introduced to each other. So next thing she goes, oh, I'm like, I have this nice family friend. He's a cat, tall, dark, and handsome. And guys, to be honest, I dey fear those kind of guys. I dey fear them because I them be
Innocent me.
those kind of guys. They're called players, bad boys, because they think say they fine, so they can get any girl they want. So I try to run away from guys like this on a normal day, right? So I say March actually, May 2nd to be precise. I will never forget that date. May 2nd, because she sent me his picture. I'm going to attach his picture for you guys to see. So she sent me like 2 or 3 of his pictures. Then I'm like, damn, he fine though. So I was like, but I said I was too scared though. And I said, okay, let's wait for, because no, we babes now, Shakara, we can't be the one to reach out. She has given me his number, saved it so that when he's calling, I know he's the one. The next thing my phone rings, and I'm like, and next thing I hear, oh hi, hello, my name is Chigazie. My friend gave me your number. But I'll call you right back because I'm making salad. I'm making potato, shrimps. Well, a lot of the last salad you were making, so
Making potato salad, shrimp salad, chicken salad,
chicken
and
salad,
vegetable salad.
vegetable salad. For a second, I'm like, oh, cute. For a second, I'm like, why is this nigga trying to show off? But hey,
That's what it did.
I won't lie, guys. That's actually what got me. I was like, okay,
You like food?
whatever, guys. So after that, he cuts the call, and I call my friend. I'm like, he has called me. He said he's making salad. I was just saying everything. She's like, So like, how we girls can be now. Now the waiting game starts. I was like, can this guy just call me back? Nigga did not call me back. And I'm like, okay, I be the potato and shrimp salad, did he burn? I be did he sour chicken? So I was waiting for the call back, and uncle still did not call me back. So for a second I was like, I beg, she be I talk, I'm all these kind of guys. Now so they take do. Do you understand? So, but I think was it later that night? I be the next day.
I think I called that night when I was done.
Done.
Yeah.
I be the next day he called me.
I called that night. I think I sent you a picture of.
Oh yes. He now sent me a picture of the salad. And that's how we now started talking. Then he called me that night, if I remember correctly. And for some weird ass reason, the conversation wasn't the regular. This uncle came with, it's as if I went for an interview. He was interviewing me.
Yeah.
And
as it should be.
To be honest, the only reason why I gave him listening ears is because it was COVID. I was home alone, nobody to talk to.
Bored.
I was bored.
So this is how you started this boredom.
I was bored to my bones, guys. So you know that feeling of so far you have somebody you're talking to, Sha, no wahala. So I'm like, okay. Next thing he goes, oh, are you a graduate? I'm like, but of course, duh. Sure? I'm a graduate. And he also asked me, what church do you attend? Where am I from? What's my blood type? My genotype? And
these are important questions for the single men out there. These are very important questions. Also, single ladies, ask your partners genotype, blood group, not favorite color, favorite mood. Yeah, I like fried yam, sha.
So, but to round the whole, the whole talking phase. So this was, he came up with what he wanted. He didn't do all this favorite color kind of talk. We still came above that, but after we've gone past the most important questions, right? Then the most interesting part of this whole thing is that he calls my. Are you okay, love?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. So he calls my father-in-law. Then it was my father-in-law. Calls his dad and goes, "Oh, I'm talking to this girl. One thing. Then I didn't know talking to other babes. Can you imagine? But then we got to still judge you and judge my friend.
Well,
that's by the way.
As a tall, fine black man.
But please ignore this whole black fine guy. This is literally what I suffer. Like this is literally what I suffer.
Vanity.
Bro, so anyway, I was saying he calls his dad and he mentions my name, and the dad goes, "Hope it's not who he's thinking." So the story or the summary is that apparently his dad knows my dad. They've been friends for like years. Like it's not like today, like years. Then your dad attended some events that my dad did. My dad attended some events his dad did. And it became crazy, like, okay. And we have another from the same village again. So, it made the conversation to get more interesting. I must say because of you see man that's from a village, you should go and marry you. I beg. Always saying that for us, for some weird reason, we just clicked like this.
I agree.
First thing, I'll try to run away from a guy that comes with, I'm looking for a wife, because I believe you're coming with that
whole. Married you now.
I believe you're coming with that whole, you want to marry me just because that's what you want at that moment. But once you marry me, you dump me in the house and continue messing around. You get. But in his own case, I didn't even feel that way for the very first time. I
You
didn't feel.
sure?
I didn't.
Okay, now.
Anyway, so I didn't feel that way. Then the crazy part that our relationship looked like it was shaking. Guys, I actually auditioned for Big Brother.
Huh. This particular matter. I think I have my voice. I will speak. This Big Brother face. Oh no, no, no. Big Brother. Big Brother, okay. You
So
know, I don't even know where I want to start for this Big Brother, but trust me, it was one of those things I had. I'm like, so we made my effort, my prayers, my calls day and night are done. Because, like it or not, showbiz is not bad, but I might be out there for those of you who know me, but I'm not Big Brother out there. Even this YouTube video, okay, we'll get to that. So, but then Amaka came up with the idea of joining, going to Big Brother auditioning, and all. I'm like, that wouldn't happen. But I didn't have the authority to.
he's a see people. He came with that authority that it's okay. He didn't come
No.
with force, but he was like, why would you go for Big Brother? That a woman he wants to marry doesn't want her out there. Yada 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 yada. And
Here
you
we are
people,
on
please
YouTube. Oh.
put you guys in my
Here we are on YouTube. Oh.
Hey,
You now brought me to YouTube.
let me say my part
Okay.
now. You can put yourself in my shoes. You just meet a guy. You're talking to him like
Tall,
in
fine,
May.
dark man, please.
You meet a guy in May, and I think the audition came up in June. Yeah, because the entire Big Brother house was going to be in
August.
no, not August. It was in July. I remember correctly. It was in July. So actually, the audition started in that May, ending of May. Do you get? I felt I just met this nigga like some weeks ago. So why are you
Nigga, please?
like? Yeah, you're a nigga then.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm like, I just met you. Like, who are you to tell me how to run my life? Tell me how to, do my like. I wanted to go for Big Brother, and guys, I got first stage, right? Second stage, I literally got into the lockdown. This is just me being no the only people that know me that know this part of the story, right? We actually got to the lockdown phase. The only thing I didn't do, I didn't enter the house.
I was praying.
So today he's supporting me. Tomorrow he'll call me, babe, are you sure? Are you sure you really want to go? I'll tell him, yes, I want to go. Like, I've got the personality. Like, it's.
Oh, you go, girl. You go, girl.
Big Brother suits my life.
No, see,
I really wanted to be in a Big Brother house. As I said, I passed literally every stage of Big Brother and got into the lockdown. I think I can't remember what set that was. Was it not the Erica set? Yes, it was the Erica Nengi set. Yeah, so all of us were on lockdown together and everything. So, but quite sad I didn't make it to the house.
Prayers answered and she didn't make it into the house, and here we are.
I actually found out that this nigga was actually praying against
he was
praying against me entering Big Brother house. You guys can imagine.
Come on.
He was praying tooth and nail.
I want to take my girlfriend to Big Brother. For what? Shower hour, games.
Hey, do they do shower hour in this Big Brother? They don't. That's a lie.
Oh, you're not going anywhere. So, that Big Brother phase was tricky for me. Some days I'm like, oh, be supportive. On other days I'm like, are you really being supportive?
No, this guy worried me. He legit worried me.
But you're not happy now.
I didn't say I'm not happy, but imagine I went to Big Brother house. But I guess I promised him that I would have gone to the Big Brother house, won that money, come back, and we'll get married and live our lives. Bonko was not having it. He wasn't having it.
All these things they tell you. If we ask some of these Big Brother people, they are babes now. They'll tell you a different story. It was either you are with me or you go for your Big Brother.
So, anyways, then at this point, we haven't even met in person. You can so you should guys know that very part. We haven't even met in person. Then you not go for Big Brother.
Sweet boy doings.
What the hell do you think you are to tell me not to go for
Chocolate Man? Remember that name, Gozzy Goz, the Chocolate Man.
Anyways,
I knew I was going to get married to you, so hey, I wasn't ready to take chances. That's my only problem. If I wasn't sure, yeah, you'd have gone into your house, but I knew I was going to get married to you, so there was no need to take those.
So, anyways, I think we finally met in August. Yes, because remember we met. Was it August 14th or 19th as our meeting day or whatever?
14th,
14th, I think so. So it was my so this same friend that hooked us up.
The hookup G.
That hooked us up, right? So she was in her introduction, and I had to travel down to her home for the introduction, and from there have also had friends that came for the introduction. We now have to now I had to follow them, drive down to Port Harcourt because he lives in Port Harcourt. I'm in Lagos Bay. Literally, no man have made me okay. Maybe one silly guy, sha, but I don't travel to go and meet.
One silly guy. No, no,
Yeah,
this just too, but
I've given you that gist before
okay,
now,
okay, okay,
but
that's
that was
fine.
in my, as I said, my whole face.
Okay.
Yeah, I actually don't travel out to go, see any guy, whatever. So he made me. I traveled with my friend's friends down to Port Harcourt, and he was the first person to ever take me to Port Harcourt. I've never ever, I've only heard Port Harcourt, but never been. So,
As
and
a Port Harcourt boy,
I finally came to Port Harcourt to meet him, and trust me, I was so nervous because I'm like, okay, I'm finally going to meet this guy in person, and
love
I was
of your
scared of,
life, the love
and
of your life.
and I was scared of
Welcome.
catfishing because you know how. But this one I was not exactly scared. We were doing video calls, but no, there's something about just seeing somebody in person. All these tall, dark guys. If you can't be one short guy, if you know
Me
tall
like
like that,
this. Me like this.
you know.
Wow.
Yeah. So
Well, what you see is what you get, though.
same here. What you see is what
I
you get.
agree. I
Hmm.
agree. I agree.
So I was sitting in my friend's car and I saw him come out and I'm like, damn, he fine though. But I was still scared. I was like, why is he so fine? Okay, no, that's fine. Why is he so handsome? So he came for me, gentle guy
Uh,
for me, took my box, are you okay? This, that,
etiquette.
that.
Etiquette. We're brought up properly.
Then he took me up to my hotel room, and next thing he already had a gift waiting for me in the bed, on the bed, right? Or in the
Yeah,
bed. On
and it's English.
his
Yeah,
hatcha.
there was
Yeah.
a gift.
There was a gift waiting for me. So he got me a nice handbag, this cute dress. Like I said, that dress till tomorrow because I love the dress so much.
Get a gift, guys. Get a gift. I'm giving some light tips.
And guys, I got, swamped away. I was like, oh, he's actually nice. Because I'm not saying I've not met guys that are nice, but his was like, I don't know, I felt this kind of, security. I was really secured having him around, or rather being with him. Yeah, that's the word, being with him. And guys, that's how we met.
Yippee!
That's
Well,
how,
but on a lighter note, from what Amaka has said, there's no better way to tell the story. But yeah, it had its ups and downs. Too many things to get into details here, but it was a smooth journey all the same. And I'm happy we're here. I'm happy we're doing this. I'm happy I'm being able to support my wife on her YouTube channel. So this is just the first video. Like I told my fans that you'll see a sneak peek of me soon. So more videos are coming, and thank you so much.
yeah, you guys can see my support system. So thank you all for watching. So what do we say to our people? Like, share,
Share and
subscribe.
subscribe.